Welcome to Entry into English. I'm Sarah Packer, and I have been teaching ESOL levels 1 through 8 at Portland Community College for a number of years.
Hi, I'm Penny Yaris, and I have taught ESOL at PCC as well for many years, mostly level 2. The Entry into English curriculum is designed for beginning English learners. Level 1 is for students with no or low English proficiency, and it continues through high beginning or level 2. And this is the landing page with access to all parts of our curriculum. Both level 1 and 2 focus on the same 3 themes: family, home, and community, work and daily routines, food, and health.
This curriculum helps you navigate between the 2 levels of materials with the same theme to find the appropriate level of challenge that allows your students to grow. The supplemental folders include a variety of skill topics that can be used with both levels and with all of the themes. I will begin with a brief tour of level 1 and literacy, and Penny will follow with a tour of level 2. The level 1 materials are organized in several different ways. There's a suggested printable student book for each of 3 terms. This is the cover for the fall version, and also an extensive collection of Google folders organized into topics and themes. Each folder has a lesson planning guide. Here's the guide for teaching the alphabet. We're used to, with our commercial text, having an online component that we click on for additional materials and teacher guidance, and this OER is very similar. It allows the teacher to supplement the student book or make your own printable handouts, add homework and activity pages, and customize each activity and lesson. The lesson planning guides offer a logical sequence for teaching, and they also help you explain the topic and related vocabulary. Here's another one from the family theme. The guides also suggest extra materials from other parts of the OER that you can use as supplements. For example, for unexpected weather events or once-a-year holidays. I used a snow closure day during winter term to start a discussion of clothing. And we also learned colors and pattern adjectives. I introduced a bit of present continuous, what are you wearing today? And that led us to a segment on how to tell time and daily routines. We continued to talk about the weather and added more weather adjectives. This is the first page of a 3-part guide for suggested use of the level 1 curriculum. In the far right corner, the grammar column is pretty much the same for all 3 terms. The far left column gives you options for themes and vocabulary that are different for each term. Finally, this is the literacy workbook found in the supplemental materials. It's actually a 2-book phonics workbook for pre-literate and low literacy students.
The level 2 materials are set up like a separate student book for each of the 3 themes. Up here in the orange box at the top, you can see at kind of a global level what the main grammar and the topics introduced in each of the themes. And down below, you can see the more detailed learning targets introduced in each theme. You could print each theme, as a packet. You could access it online or duplicate and hand out the pages as you use them. Students could put the pages into a 3-ring binder, which then, as the term progresses, becomes their textbook. Click here to jump to theme 1. The learning targets are listed at the start of each theme, and now they have links to where each of those elements is first introduced within this theme. Next, we have warm-up questions, and these activate the schema that will be used in this theme. These are followed by the first dialogue in the theme. The dialogues incorporate the topic, vocabulary, and the grammar being studied in context. And then grammar is introduced, practice exercises, and songs are sprinkled throughout each theme. If you don't want to carry the tune in class, you can click on the YouTube link and then sing along. And afterwards, there is a notice activity, and this is where students go back to that dialogue and find the grammar they were just learning in context. Next, you see a relevant image that signifies the points where topic vocabulary is introduced. And in this case, you can open a slideshow. If you click this blue Use Template button up in the top corner, then it opens as a brand new document that you are welcome to edit to fit your class. We are now jumping towards the end of theme 2, and also sprinkled throughout the themes are games, and they each include directions. There are more grammar introductions, more dialogues, notice activities, and exercises, which are generally long enough for students to begin in class, and then they can finish them for homework. Towards the end of each unit are review activities. Next, we're going to jump down to almost the end, where each theme has a paragraph writing activity. There's a model paragraph, and then the prompts, and a scoring rubric that I like to use for peer editing before students hand in their paragraphs for me to score using the same rubric. And the last thing in each theme are conclusion questions, which are exactly the same as the warm-up questions students saw at the beginning of the theme. You could use these as a written or oral assessment. Back to our landing page, and you can access all of the parts of entry into English from this landing page. And at the bottom, there's the bit.ly as well as a QR code so that you can access the active links.
You can also email us to get more details and also sign up for a personalized Zoom tour. We look forward to hearing from you as you experiment with our curriculum.